Hey everybody, welcome to Who Let the Dogs Out. Today we got a Q&A for you. What are we talking about today, Sal?
Today we're talking about partners moving in together. Both have dogs not going so well. We're talking about a 10-week-old puppy that only wants to poop and pee in its crate, and a couple, one wants the dog to be on the couch, the other doesn't. Conflict.
That's what we're talking about today, folks. So stick with us if you want to hear about all that.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Hey everybody, welcome to Who Let the Dogs Out. The podcast is designed to help you enjoy life with your best friend without all the frustrations. Join us each week as we help families across the country do just that. I'm your host, Corey, and I'm joined by my co-host,
Sally.
Yeah, and so today we're doing a Q&A, but we'll get into that in a minute. But for those of you that don't know us, my name's Corey. I'm the founder of Wonder Dog Training. Started the first day of 2018. Since then, we've trained thousands of dogs and thousands of families across multiple cities and multiple states. And you are?
I am Sally. I'm part of admin team, so doing things in the background and a podcast.
Yep, so that's who we are. Like I said, we're doing a Q&A. Those are fun because you guys send in the questions. We give you the answers. If you want to submit a question, you can do that by
contacting me, Sally at wonderdogtraining.com.
Yep, or you can drop your comment down below in the comments on whatever platform you're on, and we'll see it, and we'll do that. Anyways, okay, what else? I didn't get a trivia question, so we'll just skip trivia today. Anyways, other formats that we have for dog talks, that's where we come on and talk about a topic related to dogs, dog ownership, dog training. What else? Interviews. Yeah. All that kind of stuff. So anyways, be looking out for some of those other formats. Yeah, we're going to go over a lot of stuff today. If you get any value out of today's episode, we just ask that you like the show on whatever platform you're on, subscribe to the show. And then, of course, if you get any value of it, share it with a friend, family member, colleague, something like that. And if you guys want to engage with us, drop us down in the comments down below. Okay. You said you had an interesting Sully update.
I do. But first of all, Stafford, thank you for my happy birthday wish. 37 again.
Yes. I was going to say, too, for those of you who are new to the show, if you want to just jump straight to the questions, just fast forward a little bit and you'll get straight to the questions. I feel like, I don't know, once every couple months, I'll have somebody come and talk to me and be like, we don't like all the chit-chat at the beginning and stuff like that.
Yeah. We like it, though.
Yeah, it's our show, so we're going to do what we want. Anyways, but if you don't want to hear about all that and you just want to get to the question, just skip ahead. Trust me, you can find it. Normally, chit-chat, catch up, all that kind of stuff takes about 10, 15 minutes. So skip about 10 to 15 minutes in and we'll probably be past it. Yeah. Unless we get really distracted by something.
Yeah. Well, I was telling Corey, the heat has been ridiculous and I'm sure it's hot wherever you are. And it's not good for Sully and it's not good for me either to be out in 100 plus degrees. So I decided to play hide and seek, but not using people, using treats with Sully. And it's something that I used to do with Lenny, my older dog, and he was amazing at it. So I set off, I did it several times, made him go place and stay on his cot, hid a treat, and then told him to find it. At first, he hadn't got a clue what we were meant to be doing. So I tried to, point him in the right direction, and he got it. And we did that several times, and I hid it in the same chair, but in different places on the chair, so we would have to do a little more searching. He is loving it. He actually now goes and waits at the treat tub because he wants to play the game, I'm sure. But now I can actually hide it in different places within that certain area, and he's finding them. So I'm very excited about it. And he likes it as well.
Nice.
Saves me going out in the heat to keep that brain occupied.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is such a random question. I'm sorry, I'm reading one of our YouTube comments, and I was confirming the location of the question they were asking. So I don't really know if I have any updates. Been working really hard. Had a great July. Getting lots of pictures of the mom dog for the puppy I'm going to get. She's definitely showing now and stuff like that. No, she's definitely showing now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. getting married in like a week. So yeah, lots of big updates.
Just getting married
Lots
in
of
a
big
week.
updates.
No biggie. Oh, we did have. Did we let them know that Sully had been round to Lady the
We did. We
cat?
talked about it last time.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can't remember when we said it. She's doing really well.
Well, I was going to go over comments. Sally skipped ahead. Stafford did wish her a happy belated 37th birthday, so we got that. This one is from Matthew Beaver 3394, and he left this comment a day ago, and he says, "Were you at the MPD Training Academy in Firestone Park in Fraser?" I don't know when. I've definitely been there a bunch. I did go there last Thursday. I was doing a local mission with the church, and I arrived in Fraser 30 minutes early. And I was like, well, I don't know any places in this part of town, but I know this park because I used to train dogs at that park. So I did go sit in the parking lot of that park for about 20 minutes. So there's a chance. He saw me sit in my truck. I don't think I got out of my truck, though.
Matthew meets with you tomorrow, as we're recording this on a Friday. You have a transformation session with Matthew tomorrow.
Interesting.
Tomorrow, and he's the guy who I said,
Oh, yeah.
you have so much in common with him. You really
Interesting.
need to ask him about his work.
Right. Yeah, I don't, but yes, I was there last week for about an hour or about 30 minutes. So interesting stuff.
Yeah. Matthew has an interesting dog that we've never worked with before.
Yeah, no, it'll be interesting to meet him.
Yeah.
Anyways, well, that's pretty much it. Let's jump into some questions.
Absolutely. Okay, so our first question. This person says, I've recently moved in with my partner and our dogs are not getting along. My dog wants to dominate and herd them, so we are concerned that they could get into fights. What should we do?
Well, I'd probably train the dog that wants to dominate and herd the other one. Sounds like the other dog's the problem. Doesn't sound like it's your dog's the problem. It sounds like the other one's the problem. Yeah, sounds like the other one's kind of the problem. But yeah, I mean, I'd probably start teaching the other dogs some boundaries. The
One that's the
herding and dominating and stuff like that. I'd probably start teaching some boundaries and adding in some corrections to say, hey, this is going too far. We don't like this behavior or whatnot. Yeah. And I'd, of course, work on teaching yours too. Like, okay, even if you don't like it, you can't be rude, but still, dogs will show when they don't like something,
Yeah.
And it sounds like this dog is kind of causing a problem.
A bit territorial,
Yeah.
maybe. Would you keep them apart for a while they work on that? Or would you introduce them, take them out of the house and walk them together or something just to...
Yeah, I always say, going on walks is a great way to build a bond. You can walk. If you can walk both dogs at one time, great. If it's you walk one, the other one person walks one, and y'all walk side by side, and then one's in front, one's behind, and kind of crisscross and back and forth and stuff like that. Just getting them used to being around each other in an outside environment, I do think that's really helpful. I do think that's something that's really helpful and that you can start working on and stuff like that.
Cool.
But yeah, I would definitely train the other one.
Gotcha. There we go. Okay. This is cute. So this person has recently got a 10-week-old puppy, but this puppy will only go potty in the crate. She says, I take him outside, he just wants to play, and then when we go inside, he goes straight to his crate and takes care of business. How can I get him to go outside?
Yeah, I had one pretty similar to this a couple weeks ago or something like that. How can you fix this? I don't know. I mean, it's kind of interesting because if you're taking the dog out often and the dog's waiting to come back in and go in the crate, I don't know. I got a few things I'll try, so I'll just kind of ramble. But first thing would be maybe try taking the dog out in a different area of the yard or something. So if you're going to the backyard, put him on a leash, go in the front yard. If you're going to the front yard, go in the backyard. Take the puppy, I don't know, maybe to the neighbor's yard, something like that. Just, something to try to get the dog in a new area or whatnot. Next one is I would try taking the dog's poop where you want him to go potty, basically. So if, they pee and they poop in the crate, dab it up with some paper towels and put that in the yard where you want them to go. So that way they start smelling their own scent there. Maybe spend a little bit longer with your dog outside. Next one might be when you get back in, don't put the dog in the crate, maybe try keeping the dog around you. And then if it doesn't go potty, then maybe hold the dog in the house or something like that, and then take the dog out, I don't know, maybe in like another 20 or 30 minutes or something like that, and try again and try building it, reinforce it. If the dog does go outside, we want to reinforce that behavior. So give the dog some snacks.
Yeah.
The one where I told the person that I'd met with, I was like, well, if the dog is literally only going in the crate, then maybe you should take, and she had like a wire crate. I was like, maybe take the crate pad outside. So the dog's, even if it's going on the crate pad, it's still at least getting familiarized with going potty outside or whatnot. I clearly don't want that. I'd prefer the dog to go on the grass, but you could, if the dog's really familiar going potty here, take the crate pad out, you could, I'm not really a huge fan of potty pads, but you could try putting a potty pad on like one side of the crate so the dog could use the restroom over there and kind of hang out on the other side. You could put the dog in a playpen, give the dog a little bit more room too. So lots of options. This is a very inconvenient problem for whoever owns the dog. This is an inconvenient problem, but the good news is once it's fixed, normally it goes away.
Yeah.
You don't really like kind of backslide on that or whatnot.
And it's a young dog as well. I gather it's not been away from its mommy for that long.
Yeah, the one I met with, I think, was 10 weeks. So.
Okay. There you go. Got lots of options there. But consistency is the key. Okay. So this is about a husband and wife. So I don't want our new dog on the couch, but my husband lets her get up sometimes to love on her. Now she wants to be on the couch all the time. What can I do to keep her on the floor?
Could you repeat the question?
Yes, of course I can.
Sorry, looking something up.
Husband and wife.
One wants the dog on the couch, the other one doesn't.
Yeah. So, of course, the dog's getting mixed messages, but the wife definitely doesn't want the dog on the couch. So she's asking, what could she do? I'd make the husband sit on the floor with the dog.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I guess y'all kind of need to decide what y'all want to do overall or whatnot. I mean, I can give you some other options, but I'd say the biggest thing would be just decide, make a decision on like what you want to do, what you don't want to do, things like that. That would be what I would probably suggest. Yeah, that'd probably be what I'd suggest. But sometimes whenever people don't want the dog on the furniture, I mean, the whole point of the dog being on the furniture is like be with you, cuddle with you, stuff like that. So you could do it where the dog has like one cushion of the couch they're allowed to lay on. A lot of people put a blanket down on like one part of the couch or whatnot. So the dog can sit on one particular part of the couch. You could do it where the dog could, get on furniture, but maybe it's a chair you don't really care about that much. A lot of people have like a chair for the dog to go lay on or something like that. I don't know. Maybe you can teach the dog a password. Hey, you can get up when we tell you can, but you can't other times. So the dog doesn't just like straight up get on the couch, but they kind of wait till they're told to get on the couch. So maybe something along those lines. Trying to think of what else. I mean, I think those are kind of like the big
I think
gist
you've hit them all, really.
Of like what I'd probably recommend for somebody in this kind of situation.
Yeah. But it boils down to you as a couple deciding
what you want to do.
What's the way to go and stick with it.
Yeah.
Because it's really not the dog's fault.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, I'd just say make a decision.
Yeah. Awesome. There you go.
But in this house, our team dog get on the couch.
I'm let them on the couch.
Who cares? One life.
Mine are on the couch, on the bed.
Yeah. I do get them, not want them to be in the bed, but
we have lots of good snuggle times.
No, you definitely do, but
yeah.
Probably gets crowded.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you some world news.
Hit us.
Got some good news as well with this one. This is so lovely, and it's like the movie where the dogs travel miles and get home. But there was an elderly dog in Nebraska. His name is Chong, and he escaped from the family's yard. 5 years after he'd vanished, they found him. So he's back home. But he went on a bit of a journey. So he went missing. Somebody found him. They kept him and had him chipped. Then he escaped again. They found the people that had chipped him. They said they didn't want him anymore. And for some investigative whatever, they found the original family, and then the family drove and collected him. And he had travelled 600 miles, and they found him.
What?
They found him
crazy.
in Indiana. Yeah.
Wow.
And now he's home.
Wow.
Chong
That's
is
crazy.
home. Just reminds me, though, of your mum's dog, little
Oh, Osa.
Osa,
Yeah.
the Aborigine walkabout dog.
Yeah. That's funny. She doesn't go too far from home.
No, she don't.
That's good.
She goes on her route.
Yeah, that's a good little feel good
Isn't
story
that
for a
lovely?
Friday.
But 5 years later that he comes home, I bet he was really pleased.
Yeah, I bet the owners were really excited too.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Probably just give up hope. Hey, all right, not going to find the dog. It's a good example though why you should have your dogs chipped and put an air tag on your dog's collar.
Yes.
Yeah, great examples of why you should do both of those.
Yeah. Okay. So what were you looking up?
Oh, I was doing a trivia question. This one's kind of fun. Which
Okay.
dog breed has the longest average lifespan?
Oh,
I think small.
small breed.
Small, for sure.
Yeah, because they do last longer, don't they? Small dog, longest lifespan. Chihuahua.
Yeah.
I was going to say Yorkie, and then I was like,
I'd say it's within about the last 3 months that I learned how to actually spell Chihuahua. Because of you.
yeah, it's
Chihuahua. Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
Yeah. So now I can spell it. So for a long time though, I couldn't spell it right. I'd have to use autocorrect. So, but yeah, it says while individual dogs vary, the Chihuahuas commonly live to 14 to 17 years old, and many reach 18 to 20 years old with good care. One of the oldest dogs on record was a Chihuahua that lived over 20 years old.
Jeez.
It's pretty crazy. They do last a long time.
Yeah.
They last a very long
It's like
time.
having a cat.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. Well, cool. I know this is a quick episode, folks, but got her done. So hope y'all enjoyed it.
Yeah. Good questions, people. Keep them coming.
Yeah, drop a comment down
We
below
love
if you want to
it.
engage with the show. Subscribe, like the show, follow, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, just share with a friend, family member, colleague, something like that. And yeah, folks, remember, if you can get your dog trained, that can get you some peace. But the only way the true peace is to walk daily with the Prince of Peace. That's Christ Jesus. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.